Victory Monday. We live, baby. We live. Victory Monday to you guys out there. I'm your host, HOV. This is Post Game Pull Up. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell every time I go live so it'll alert you. Week 7, y'all. Week 7. This is Monday morning. We still got 2 NFL games left. I'm going to save those for tomorrow when me and Tiny go live. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Week 7, it's a whole lot to unpack. You had the Detroit Lions, you had the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? In the nail biter. You got the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers in the nail biter. What's the deal, Jay? What's the deal, Ohio Ties? Yeah, you got Patrick Mahomes running dudes over for touchdowns, beating the shit out the 49ers. Good looking. What else, man? We got Deshaun Watson, man. Deshaun Watson tearing his Achilles tendon, and the crowd, his home crowd, his fans of the team that he plays for, cheering and chanting, "You deserve it." Classless, man. Classless. What else we got? Oh, on Nick Chubb, first game back, which was crazy. Nick Chubb, welcome back game. He goes out. You know, that's wild. Brandon Aiyuk, ACL tear. JD5 goes out the first drive of the game after running, after having a 50-yard carry. Marcus Mariota had to come in. Marcus Mariota put up 33 points. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson made his season debut, spoiling Davante Adams Jets debut Sunday Night Football. Man, I did not see that game going that way. I did not see that game being a blowout. I seen it being a tough, close game. I want to say one card I played the Steelers and one card I played the Jets because I just didn't know who to pick, who was going to win. But Russell Wilson, you know, came out looking rusty, you know, which was expected. When you ain't played in a while, you got to think he ain't played the last few games last season in Denver. Then he been hurt all season so far. So coming in, getting in the game action, he was kind of rusty. But then he turned it on. And he didn't turn that bitch off till it was 000 on the clock. Man, but you already know what time it is. You know what we do here. Every time it's a Victory Monday, you grab a shot, you grab a glass, and after that, we whooping ass. Cheers to y'all. Salute. Belt the ass, baby. My Washington Commanders moved to 5-2 on the season. I'm trying to stand over here. All right. Oh, damn, that's what that was. All right. Man, all right, where should I start? We ain't gonna start with my game. We'll come back to that. I'm trying to think. Did we do Broncos Saints? Nah, whatever. Forget about it. That was a long time ago. That was Thursdays. Saints suck. Hey, y'all see, remember the first 2 weeks when we was going live, we had a few Saints fans in here. 5 weeks later, these niggas ain't up in here. They ain't been up in here. I had to go track them down in the DMs like, damn, I ain't heard from you, gang. Where y'all been? Niggas had to laugh like, damn, you caught up with us. Yeah, man, y'all was talking that high power shit. Like y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl. It's in New Orleans. It's at home. Y'all gonna be hosting it. Oh man, it ain't the case now, baby. Y'all gonna be a fucking lottery pick. Bills and Titans, man. I don't know why this game was so close in the beginning. I guess the Bills was playing to the level of their competition. Uh, they had to get Amari Cooper acclimated to the offense. Y'all seen a play where he caught his touchdown. He was asking Keon Coleman, what route is he doing? He said, I wish we gave y'all Aiyuk. Nah, I'm cool. Hey, if he came, cool. But if not, hey, it is what it is, man. Uh, yeah, Bills are playing to the level of their competition. This shit was, I think the Titans was up 10-0 when I looked and peeked over there. That wasn't one of the games that was in the four games I was watching, so I didn't get to see none of that game. But finally they start to turn that shit on, and I'm like, God damn, thank you, because I picked the Bills to win, obviously. But yeah, man, they end up getting it done, 34-10. This was a game I had my eyes glued to. The Packers and the Texans. Outside of my Commanders, I really like the Packers. Packers always have my favorite quarterbacks. Now my favorite quarterback is JD5, of course. Y'all see it over there. But I still like Jordan Love. I was a big Aaron Rodgers fan when he was there. And then I was a Brett Favre fan when he was there. So I always cheer, silently cheer for the Packers. And then in the AFC, I always cheer for the Texans. So that showdown yesterday. And then I got Jordan Love as my fantasy quarterback in one league. So, I had to pretty much watch him, and then I got Jaden Reed to go along with him. So I was glued to that game yesterday. Not a good game from CJ Stroud yesterday. CJ Stroud struggled mightily, but that pressure was on him though. They was pressuring his ass. Pause. But yeah, they was on my boy. He was 10-21 for only 86 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. He was sacked 4 times, but he was pressured way more. Joe Mixon went off though. Joe Mixon is continue to do his thing. Joe Mixon is a good addition to that offense coming over from Cincinnati. My boy had 25 carries for 115 yards, 2 tubs. You can see that the offense flows when Joe Mixon came. Yesterday it was just an off game for CJ Stroud, but when CJ and Joe Mixon is on together, that offense is unstoppable. And they got a good defense as well, too. Uh, Stephon Diggs had 5 catches for 23 yards. I know y'all all seen him go at it pregame with what's my boy name? Jair Alexander. Jair Alexander is like this era's Cortland Finnegan. Like he gets up under your skin. You know what I'm saying? He pop it. He pop his shit, but he backs it up too though. You feel me? I fuck with Jair Alexander. Uh Jordan Love, 24-33, 220. Touchdowns, 2 interceptions, sacked 3 times. Man, he is reckless with the ball. Even though I like him, he is so reckless with throwing the ball sometimes, man. And it kind of irked me. Like, dog, you would not have as many turnovers if you wasn't that reckless. Like, you throwing, this nigga be acting like he throwing it to Shaq out there. Nigga way over the receiver head, right into the defense, 5 yards behind. And I'm like, come on, bruh. Josh Jacobs was 12 of 76. Romeo Dobbs had 8 catches for 94 yards. Zatavion Wicks, 3 catches, 48 yards and a touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 3 catches, 33 yards and touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, y'all. Josh Jacobs got his first receiving touchdown of his career yesterday. My boy just played what? 4 or 5 years. For what? 4 or 5 years in Las Vegas, Oakland, and this is his first season with Green Bay. Just now catching his first receiving touchdown. Shout out to him. Green Bay moves to 5-2. Even with this loss, Houston moves to 5-2. Ending score was 24-22. Game-winning kick by Brandon McManus that the team just brought in this week. Y'all know we cut Brandon McManus in the offseason due to, the weird allegations he had on him with the SA allegations he had and the two women. So we let him go. He finally got picked up by a team because his case was closed because there wasn't enough evidence against him. So shout out to him. He came in and he made a game-winning kick. NFC East. This is gonna be a quick stream too, y'all. By the way, too, because I got a few things I gotta go do. NFC East. Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants. Saquon Barkley coming back to MetLife after leaving there in the free agency to go to Philly. Jalen Hurts didn't have to do too much this game. This game was over before it started. Jalen Hurts was 10 of 14 for 114 yards, with 1 touchdown. He was sacked 4 times, though. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all that the Giants' defense is pretty good. It's pretty good. They just don't have no offense to help them. Saquon was 17 for 176 and a touchdown. He also had 2 catches for 11 yards. A.J. Brown, man. A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 89 yards in the tub. They end up benching Daniel Jones yesterday. Daniel Jones was 14 of 21, 99 yards, sacked 7 times for 56 yards. He also had 5 carries for 20 yards. Tyrone Tracy, 6 carries for 23 yards. That run game was shut down yesterday. Malik Neighbors had 4 catches, 41 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson, 6 catches, 23 yards. This offense couldn't do shit yesterday, man. If they had any type of offense, they will be a better team. The defense is what hold that team up. And I've been telling y'all that defense is tough and it's only going to get better. But they paid the wrong dude. We see that now. It's clear. After that playoff run they made, they decided to pay Daniel Jones other than paying Saquon Barkley. So they feel in the aftermath of it now. Now that they don't have Saquon to lean on to make Daniel Jones look good, now he's being exposed. What's good? What's good? For everybody that's just getting in here, man, good morning. Good afternoon to some of you. Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings. This was a good game, too. I finally got to watch this game. I watched the Texans and the Packers game real closely because my team didn't play at 10 o'clock yesterday. My team played afternoon, so I was able to enjoy these games without being sidetracked watching my team play. And, man, it was a good one. It was a good one. I picked the Lions to win. They came out victorious. Minnesota, though, came to play. Sam Darnold was 22 of 27 for 259, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 4 times. Aaron Jones had 14 carries, 93 yards and a touchdown, averaged 6.5 yards per carry. I didn't even know Aaron Jones was playing. I thought he was put on IR. He also had 3 catches and 23 yards. Jettas, 7 catches, 81 yards in the tub. Jalen Naylor, 4 catches, 76 yards. Jordan Addison, 3 catches, 66 yards. Yeah, man, I thought Aaron Jones was done for a few weeks. But that boy was balling yesterday, man. This was one of them real classic NFC North battles right here. And this is between two teams that's going to potentially win that division. You know, Packers just a game out. I want to say Packers already lost to Minnesota, so they already got a loss within the division. But this the one y'all want to keep y'all eyes on this year. Jared Goff has been balling. Jared Goff has been lights out, man, all season. And even when I went to go see Jared Goff when he played for the Rams, I seen him when we played him. I want to say 2017. And then I went to go see him play in 2019, the year they went to the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay. And I want to say they put up like 40-something points that game. Jared Goff, 22 of 25 for 280, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 4 times for 33 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs went off yesterday, 15 carries, 116 yards, 2 tubs. David Montgomery, 9 carries, only 31 yards. Man, David Montgomery let me down yesterday. Yesterday was the first game he hasn't scored a touchdown all season, and I picked him as a prop on Prize Picks to score, and he didn't. Let me down, man. Let me down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 catches for 112 and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4 catches, 44 yards. Khalif Raymond, 3 catches, 39 yards and a touchdown. Dude, they just do not pass Sam Laporta the ball no more. Man, what's going on? I need my points. Seattle with a blowout win against Atlanta Falcons. Man, Atlanta let me down yesterday. Seahawks winning 34-14. Cincinnati Bengals and Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati moved to 3-4. Cleveland moved to 1-6, and it scored 21-14. Cincinnati, this is the game Deshaun Watson went out. This was the game where Nick Chubb was welcomed back after having that ACL surgery last year. Smoking Joe, 15 of 25, 181, 2 touchdowns, no picks, sacked 3 times. T. Higgins, 4 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Chase, 5 catches, 55 yards and a touchdown. Before Deshaun Watson went out, he was 15 of 17 for 128. No touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked twice. He also ran twice for no yards. Nick Chubb had 11 carries for only 22 yards. Yeah, they were stuffing my boy, man. My boy couldn't get out that backfield. You know, he had to get his legs up under him, got to get them legs warmed up. I think he'll be solid going forward. They need to play Jameis, though, instead of playing Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR. Let Jameis get in there. He's the vet. Let him get that offense rolling. I think with Chubb being back, that's what's going to help that offense more. This offense ain't scored no more than 17 points all season, y'all. They ain't even scored 20 points yet in 7 games. Cedric Tillman, 8 catches, 81 yards. Man, Cedric Tillman. Yeah, where the hell he been? David Njoku, 10 catches, 76 yards and a touchdown. If David Njoku is available in any of y'all fantasy leagues, go get him now. He's going to eat because he's the safety blanket. He's going to get his targets. And there's no more Amari Cooper there. So go ahead and get David Njoku. I was going to get him yesterday. Then my father-in-law hurried up and grabbed him. And I'm like, fuck. He grabbed him like in the middle of niggas playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fantasy week was underway yesterday, and he picked him up. I got Sam Laporta, but they ain't been doing shit with Sam Laporta except last week. He still only had 1 catch last week. It was for a 52-yard touchdown against Dallas, but I need more, man. This league, you need points. Uh, this game was fairly close. I picked the Colts to win. Miami Dolphins 10, Indianapolis Colts 16. Miami just ain't been right since Tua been out. Like, damn, your quarterback can't get Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle the ball. Like, these are NFL quarterbacks that we talking about here. Jalen Waddle, 1 catch, 11 yards. Tyreek Hill, 1 catch, 8 yards. That is terrible. I see Jonnu Smith was going off, but that's what I'm telling y'all. When it's a backup quarterback comes in, the first read is always the tight end. You know, that's their safety blanket. Tight end is the closest person to him. They're going to get it to him. Jonnu Smith, 7 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Devin A. 15 carries, 77 yards. Raheem Mostert, 11 carries, 50 yards. Then we got the Rams and the Raiders. Two former LA teams. Well, Rams is back in LA. Raiders used to be in LA. These were the teams here in LA when I was born. And then coming up watching them before both of them left back in 95. Rams winning 20-15. Raiders move to 2-5. And then the Rams go to 2-4. Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Chiefs winning 28-18. 49ers move to 3-4. Chiefs move to the perfect 6-0, the only remaining undefeated team left in the league. Patrick Mahomes, man, he's not even been looking good, y'all. He hasn't even been looking good as far as passing, and they still 6-0. So when this dude get to clicking, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Patrick Mahomes, 16-27 for 154, no touchdown passes, 2 interceptions, sacked twice, ran 5 times, 39 yards and a touchdown where he ran a dude over too and looked at him like, little nigga, get out. Kareem Hunt, 22 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. If he available in y'all league, y'all better go snatch him up now. Mecole Hardman, 2 carries, 38 yards and a tug. And then the leading receiver was Noah Gray with 4 catches, 66 yards. Travis Kelce only had 4 catches for 17 yards. Man, he ain't really got busy yet. But 49ers Super Bowl window looked like it didn't close shut. You got people clowning. I guess Debo posted a picture yesterday of himself, and people is insinuating that he's overweight. He looked all right to me. You know, Debo always had a little weight on him. You feel me? That's why they use him the way they use him. You know what I'm saying? But he looked okay to me. But I guess he got some nagging injury. Brandon Aiyuk went out. It's like the injury bug came to San Francisco. Left San Francisco. Went to Dallas. Went to the Rams. And then spent the block and went right back to San Francisco like, I'm back, bitch. Give me Aiyuk. Aiyuk went down yesterday with an ACL injury, out for the season. After, you know, the whole drama we've been covering since what? Since March. Just like that, it's over with this season. Glad he got his money, though. And glad he stood on business to get his money. Because had he went out there with no contract and then he suffered this injury, forget about it. Forget about it. These dudes don't care. They'll let the fines pile up. They get out there. They know it can be over with at any moment, any given moment. Sunday Night Football, man. I was not expecting this ass whooping. 37-15. Pittsburgh moved to 5-2. Sorry ass Jets moved to 2-5. Please stop putting these niggas on prime time. Remember, I kept saying that. How many times you gonna see these niggas on prime time? And I don't want to see them flex shit for this team now that they got Davante Adams. We don't give a fuck about Davante Adams. Don't fucking flex these dudes. I'm tired of seeing these niggas on prime time. These niggas fucking suck. Russell Wilson ain't played since last season. Coming out embarrassing this team. Aaron Rodgers, 24-39, 276, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, got picked off by a rookie. Twice. Nigga said, I'm about to ask him to go sign these, and I'm going to frame him. Breece Hall, 12 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Breece Hall was the leading receiver, 6 catches, 103 yards. Garrett Wilson, 5 catches, 61 yards. Adam Lazard, 4 catches, 58 yards. Davante Adams, 3 catches, 30 yards. He had that shit in the first half. Don't nobody give a damn about no goddamn Jets, man. We don't care. We don't want to see them. I'm boycott, man. I'm going to post some shit, man. If the Jets is on prime time, don't watch that shit. Russell Wilson, old man Wilson, 16-29, 264, 2 touchdowns, no picks, only sacks 1 time for 4 yards. Najee Harris went crazy, 21 carries, 102 yards in the tub. Jalen Warren, 12 carries, 44 yards. George Pickens, y'all. George Pickens, 5 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 2 catches, 51 yards. Calvin Austin, 1 catch, 36 yards. I'm saying that because do y'all see the difference between when Russell Wilson is in and when Justin Fields is in? The offense was actually moving last night. And this is why Mike Tomlin made the change, y'all. This is why he made the change. You see how good the offense was flowing yesterday? You got Russell Wilson, who's an accurate passer, who's throwing the deep ball, throwing that floater ball, getting the offense to move. Then that opens up the run game. You see how happy George Pickens and Najee Harris looked yesterday? Even though they was winning before, they wasn't productive. Now look how they producing just this one night against a top 5 defense at that. This is why the move was made, y'all. I know we all question and we all said why when if it's not broke, don't fix it. We not in practice and we not seeing how the offense flow in practice when both of these dudes are in getting their reps. You know what I'm saying? We going into this thing with a blindfold on, not knowing what this man see every day in practice, and we questioning his judgment on his team. My bad. I won't say shit. I'm going to stick to my team. Speaking of which, the Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Yesterday, Commanders routed, blew out, spanked, belt to ass, stumped on the Carolina Panthers. And I know it's the Carolina Panthers. I know. But you see how the Carolina Panthers play against certain teams. Wink, wink, Atlanta Falcons. That's a shot to my boy E over there at A-Line. Wink, wink. Y'all in the nail biter with them. And we showing y'all how it should be done without our number one quarterback. Start of the game. Carolina Panthers get the ball. They driving on us. Easily. Driving. I'm like, damn. This is a little too easy for the Panthers. I'm like, damn, our defense really this trash? The Panthers is running like this on us? Come on. And just like that, put some pressure on Andy Dalton. He throws a pick to Dante Fowler Jr. Dante Fowler, pick 6 to start this party off right. Panthers get the ball again. I think it was a 3 and out. We get the ball, we go down. Well, we get the ball. JD runs with it 50 yards. First drive. The end of that 50-yard run, he gets trampled on and flipped over, and he got an apparent rib injury. We get all the way down in the red zone, and we kick a field goal, but he has a rib injury that's bothering him. He keep grimacing, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, he don't look right. So then the trainers go over there, rub it out, whatever, and all we see is him get up and he slam his helmet down. He go in the blue tent. From the blue tent, he goes in the locker room. After that, we don't hear nothing from him. He comes out. They said his ribs is good, but the game was already, lopsided to where we sat him out. Marcus Mariota came in and did the job, man. We got Emmanuel Forbes pick yesterday. If y'all been watching closely, Emmanuel Forbes is our first round pick from last year. We picked him over Brian Branch, who we told we was going to pick him, and y'all see Brian Branch been going crazy lately. We picked him over Brian Branch. We picked him over Christian Gonzalez. But y'all know he been getting toast. He been getting burnt. So last week he was a healthy scratch. Didn't even get to suit up. I want to say he was a healthy scratch. No, he wasn't a healthy scratch. He hurt his thumb, so he missed a couple games with that. So this dude he got his spot taken too. He's not even the starting corner right now, especially at the boundary. We got another rookie, Mike Sanderstrill, took his spot. So yesterday he got to play. I'm not even thinking he's gonna play since he was a healthy scratch last week. He got to play, and surprisingly, he got him an interception yesterday. We probably the worst team when it comes to turnovers, y'all. We only got, I want to say, 5-6 turnovers the whole season. But Marcus Mariota, man, 18 of 23 for 205, 2 touchdowns, only sacked 1 time. Jaden Daniels was 2 for 2 for only 6 yards before going out. Brian Robinson Jr. finally came back. 12 carries, 71 yards, 6 yards a carry and a touchdown. Jaden Daniels, 3 carries, 50 yards. Those other 2 carries came from like a zone read, him keeping it, and he didn't get nowhere on those. The last time he ran, that's when he came out the game. Mariota ran 11 times for 34 yards. Jeremy McNichols, 7 carries, 42 yards. Terry McLaurin has 6 catches, 98 yards. Zach Ertz, 4 catches, 40 yards and a touchdown. And our rookie Ben Sinnott finally got his first NFL catch, and it was for a touchdown. He had 2 catches for 6 yards and a touchdown. I don't normally do defense, but I got to talk about my boy Dante Fowler, man. He had 2 tackles, a sack for a loss on a 4th and 1 where he just stuffed Chuba Hubbard. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they said hike and handed it off, he was right there, smacked him. You know what I'm saying? Then he had the pick 6. The pick 6 was like 70 yards or something like that. So shout out to Dante Fowler Jr. And he had a sack yesterday too, a sack and a half yesterday. So shout out him, man. Carolina Panthers, man. Carolina Panthers is so awful. Now, once they make this change from Bryce Young to Andy Dalton, the offense has been looking a little better. The offense has picked up. They've been putting up points. They've been moving. But yesterday, our defense was just on one yesterday. And we held Andy Dalton under 100 yards passing yesterday. We held Chuba Hubbard under, he had 52 rushing yards yesterday. So we held him under 60. He's been going over that. But Andy Dalton, 11 of 16, 93 yards, no touchdown, 2 interceptions. He was sacked twice before they put in Bryce Young. Bryce Young was 2 of 2 for -4 yards. The offense couldn't go nowhere, y'all. Chuba Hubbard, 17 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown. That touchdown was, garbage time. Like, here, nigga, damn, here, leave me alone. We gonna give you this one. Don't ask for shit else. It was one of them type things. You feel me? Mickey Knox. Jatavian Sanders, 6 catches, 61 yards. That was the only thing going. Deontay Johnson only had 1 catch, 17 yards. Jalen Coker, 1 catch, 10 yards. Xavier Legette had 2 catches for 3 yards. They couldn't do shit yesterday, man. They couldn't do shit with us yesterday. Tonight, we got the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers being at home. Y'all let me know who y'all got. Also, we got the LA Chargers. I almost called them niggas San Diego again. And the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals being at home. Ravens and the Buccaneers are both 4-2. Chargers are 3-2. Cardinals are 2-4. Oh, also, I'm in the Fig Munity World Fantasy League. I just went 7-0 as of yesterday. I played Cheddar Chulo yesterday. Put belt the ass to him, and my quarterback only played 1 drive. You feel me? I'm glad I didn't play Davante Smith because he didn't do shit. But yeah, 7-0, man. Ohio Ties, tap in. You already know. I thought you was gonna be in this mug. Let me see if I got any notes for us. Yeah, okay, I got a few notes for us before we get up out of here. I said this was gonna be a quick stream. Raiders quarterback Aiden O'Connell is believed to have suffered a broken thumb based on preliminary tests, sources say. He'll have further evaluations tomorrow, which is today. Determine the extent of the injury. Frustrating considering he had just taken over the starting job. I got an update on this. He's definitely on IR, so he will miss at least the next 4 weeks with that broken thumb. Romeo Doubs, leading receiver. Since his 1-game suspension, Romeo Doubs leads the team in targets, receptions. Targets is 14, receptions is 11, and receiving yards 143 and 2 receiving touchdowns. Proving his value in Green Bay, for damn sure. Hassan Reddick and his agent Drew Rosenhaus are now in the building at the Jets facility. Reddick and the Jets coaches are getting started on his preparation for Sunday's game versus the Patriots. I was telling a few people, a lot of people were saying he's stupid. I'm like, nah, he's standing on business. He want to be paid. I'm like, he's not stupid at all. I feel him. It was like, but he gathered is piling up. His money is piling up to 20 something million in fines. He's standing on business. Once he gets a number that he likes, they gonna either waive those fines or pay those fines for him. And he stood on business, y'all. He's getting his money. He got those fines paid for. It ain't coming out of his pocket, and deservingly so. He's been one of the leading sackers in the last couple years. I know he got like something like 27 in the last 2 years. Get that man his money. Get that man his money. Russell Wilson is the first Steelers quarterback since 1950 to put up 30 plus points in starting debut. That's fantasy points for those. 16 out of 29, 264, 2 touchdowns. Russ, I know he probably, Sierra probably gave him some bomb last night. 658 days since Daniel Jones has thrown a touchdown pass in MetLife Stadium. God damn. This nigga ain't threw a touchdown pass in 2 seasons at home. That's crazy. They benched him yesterday for Drew Lock. Initial test on Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels' ribs show no fracture per sources. He'll undergo more tests today. So that's something that we're going to have to, be on standby for. I would definitely keep y'all updated for those who, follow me on Instagram. I will post it on my story. Let me see, and that's it. That's it. That's all I got, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. If you in here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be alert every time we go live. NBA do start tomorrow, man. Hey, that's crazy. We got NFL. We in the middle of the NFL season. We got the World Series. My Dodgers is going back to the World Series, and we playing the Yankees. That's gonna be lit. It's lit. We had the WNBA finals last night. New York Liberty won. Man, NBA is tomorrow. This is a good time for sports. You feel me? And it's a good time for y'all to get YouTube TV. This is a good time because you can watch all that shit at one time. But yeah, make sure y'all like once y'all get up out of here, and then make sure y'all stay tuned. Tomorrow, me and Tiny will be live. We'll go over all of week 7. We'll preview week 8 for y'all. And yeah, man, we're gonna go from there, man. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.